This naturalrefrigerants.com article is being read by an automated voice. UK social housing provider to pilot R290 heat pumps in 60 homes. By Christina Hayes. Published October 16, 2025. SNG, a UK social housing provider managing more than 84,000 homes across London and southern England, is conducting a pilot to test propane-based heat pumps in up to 60 of its existing properties, according to Robert Hicks, Innovation and Sustainability Specialist at SNG. The units are being monitored throughout 2025 with the aim of demonstrating that high flow temperature, weather-compensated heat pumps can operate efficiently and affordably using existing radiators and pipework. SNG hopes to find a sweet spot where they can deliver affordable warmth for residents while optimizing installation, capital, and operational costs. If successful, the trial could pave the way for a wider rollout of the technology in 40,000 SNG homes over the next decade and become the standard approach across the company's property portfolio, said Hicks. An initial pre-pilot using Mitsubishi's EcoDan R290 monoblock air source heat pump was completed in 6 vacant homes, all of which are now inhabited. Building on positive results, the main pilot is now underway in an additional 24 occupied properties. Mitsubishi instantly saw the opportunity with R290, Hicks explained. Together, we've been leading this innovative approach, which looks to significantly reduce installation cost, disruption, and redecoration while significantly increasing resident engagement. In August, SNG also began a pre-pilot with Samsung's EKS Mono R290 air source heat pump in another 6 vacant homes, with plans to expand to 24 occupied properties if results prove successful. The properties selected for the pilot encompass a diverse range of buildings representative of SNG's housing portfolio. These include houses, bungalows, and maisonettes with 1 to 4 bedrooms. All previously used gas-based heating systems and comply with defined standards for insulation and airtightness, Hicks noted. For the pre-pilot phase, all properties are located in Wiltshire and Berkshire. However, the company plans to achieve a broader geographical distribution in the full pilot program, he added. Cheaper and faster retrofits. Over the next decade, the company plans to upgrade roughly 15,000 of its existing properties to replace all fossil fuel-based heating systems in its portfolio. Both the Mitsubishi and Samsung heat pump models were selected for their ability to act as near-direct replacements for the gas boilers currently installed in many UK homes. Thanks to flow temperatures of up to 75 degrees Celsius, 167 degrees Fahrenheit, these heat pumps can often use existing radiators and 8 to 10 millimeters, 0.3 to 0.4 inches, micro-bore pipework, which means less repiping, less disruption, and fewer days spent on site. In essence, it's no different to how we'd replace a gas boiler at the end of its working life, explained Hicks. A typical air source heat pump installation can cost twice as much as a gas boiler replacement, largely because of radiator and pipework upgrades, which can cost approximately £2,500, $3,370, €2,880 per home, he noted. Avoiding these upgrades can also halve installation time, reducing work from 5 days to just 2 or 3. As such, technicians can deliver installations at twice the current rate, he added. SNG is also expecting to build 25,000 new homes over the next 10 years, all of which must meet its Homes in Place standard, requiring low-carbon electric heating. R290 heat pumps can provide heating and hot water much more efficiently than fossil fuel-based systems, and can be connected to underfloor heating or standard radiators, allowing for design flexibility according to SNG weather compensation. To maximize efficiency, the pilot systems use weather compensation control, which automatically adjusts flow temperature based on outdoor conditions. SNG believes that the SCOP of a 75 degrees Celsius system will be marginally less than a lower temperature one, with an anticipated reduction of up to 0.4. For a £900 heating and hot water bill, the variance is £125, €167 per year, noted Hicks. This will be more than offset by using the cost saving of our approach to help pay for each home's electrical generation and storage. Overcoming barriers. SNG is working with Mitsubishi, Samsung, and UK regulators to address the policy challenges that affect the rollout of high-flow temperature heat pumps in residential applications. Current building regulations and the microgeneration certification scheme were written for gas boilers and low-temperature heat pumps, typically capped at 35 to 55 degrees Celsius, 95 to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. SNG is advocating for updates that recognize higher temperature systems and their efficiency under weather-compensated operation. SNG also pointed to broader policy measures that can accelerate progress, including the planned phase-out of gas boilers, financial support programs such as the Warm Homes, Social Housing Fund, and rebalancing the cost of electricity and gas. The UK's Climate Change Committee has recommended removing policy levies from electricity bills to help lower operating costs and speed up the transition to low-carbon heating. Decarbonizing social housing. Homes account for roughly 17% of the UK's total carbon emissions, making housing decarbonization a core part of the country's net zero goals. Social housing, totaling around 5.3 million homes, offers one of the biggest opportunities to cut emissions at scale. Efforts to decarbonize focus not only on replacing heating systems, but also on improving energy efficiency through better insulation, airtightness, and ventilation. Without a balanced approach to each home, changing just the heat source could be detrimental, said Hicks. The unintended consequence could be potentially higher fuel bills and decreased warmth. Improving insulation and airtightness first helps lower the size and cost of the required heat pump and ensures residents have access to reliable and affordable warmth. Affordability remains a key concern. Around 18% of households in social housing spend more than 10% of their income on heating, while residents in the least efficient homes can spend up to 15.5%, 5 times the national average. Decarbonizing heating and hot water is essential to reducing fuel poverty in the long term, according to the National Housing Federation.